In just 2 weeks' time, we'll kick off the 2020 season proper, but first we're at the Losail International Circuit for the last test of the off-season. The riders have arrived and the engines are being started. The QATAR test is upon us. We don't have live coverage from Losail, but throughout the day we'll bring you exclusive videos, news updates and photos on MOTOGP.com, the official mobile app and on social media too. Don't forget, Timing Pass users can follow the riders' lap times with live timing. And what's more, we'll be bringing Video Pass subscribers a live and exclusive edition of After the Flag with Steve Day, Matt Burt and Simon Crafar from 5:30 PM Central European Time with a breakdown of all the testing action. Keep it locked to MotoGP.com or the official MotoGP mobile app throughout the day, as we'll be bringing you exclusive interviews with riders, videos, highlights and all the latest news from the official 2020 QATAR test.
The new innovation that the QATAR have first been unveiled here, the ride height adjuster. What can you tell us about it?
That we have some new things. As usual, Ducati has innovation. We are proud to say that in the last at least 5 years we bring all the innovation we had on the bikes in MotoGP, and we are very proud about that, and we think that something will work and we will have for the race.
So is it true there is something on the bike that can adjust the height of it, the ride height, during the lap? Sort of a step on from the whole shot device?
This is something that people is speaking about.
Is it true?
It's something that maybe could be on the bike.
And the riders' first thoughts on it, what have they said? Is it a positive innovation?
We are pretty sure that we will have a step forward in the next future.
Now obviously it can't be electronical, otherwise it's not within the rules. So is it a mechanical? How is it usable? Is it on the handlebars?
Whatever it is, like in the past, is everything below the rules, because everything we had on the bike in the past, before everybody, we share with the technical director. So, since last year when we have what we call the spoon on the bike, whatever it is always shared with the technical director. So, we have innovation, we have new things, we share with Dorn and technical director, and I think that we step ahead.
And what should we call it? Should we call it the ride height adjuster? Have you got a name for it within Ducati?
I don't know. It's something that, as I told you before, we don't want to speak about. We have other things in the draw, and I guess that we will manage to have the bike of the future.
Lovely. And aside from that, Davide, in terms of what you're hoping to get set at the end of this test, with regards to engine, are you confident that you have chosen the engine for the 2020 season?
Yeah, the engine has good response, so the 2020 engine will be the one that we will use. The step we make in Malaysia is good, so we are pretty happy about, we are confident we will have a good bike, a competitive bike here for the first race.
Thank you very much, Davide.
Thank you.
At the Qatar test, the last chance for riders and teams to get their bikes set for the 2020 season. The biggest news of the day was a technical innovation by Ducati, which we might have seen in Sepang. It looks like that they have 2 extra buttons on the handlebars that can adjust the height of the bikes during the lap. It's been dubbed online the Ride Height Adjuster. MotoGP.com's Jack Appleyard went to Ducati team's team manager to find out more.
Is it true there is something on the bike that can adjust the height of it, the ride height, during the lap? Sort of a step on from the whole shot device?
This is something that people is speaking about.
Is it true?
It's something that maybe could be on the bike.
Stay tuned to MotoGP.com for more. Fastest at the end of the first day of testing then was Alex Rins in a Suzuki-led charge, as the team seemed to have confirmed the new chassis they tried in Sepang. Second fastest at the end of the day was Rins' teammate Joan Mir, just 2,000ths slower. Maverick Vinales rounds off the top 3 on day 1 of testing in Qatar, the team confirming their off-season testing work. Putting a third factory in the top 4 is Ducati team Danilo Petrucci. Has that new ride height adjuster helped him to the top of the timesheet? Franco Morbidelli rounds off the top 5 in his so-called A-Spec Yamaha, 0.238 seconds adrift. And reigning world champion Marc Marquez is still bouncing back from shoulder surgery, finishing the day 6th after 42 laps, whilst Valentino Rossi finds himself 7th over 4/10 adrift. Petronas Yamaha SRT's Fabio Quartararo finishes the day 8th, and fellow sophomore Pecco Bagnaia in 9th, whilst Aleix Espargaro confirms Aprilia's work to round out the top 10. That's all for day 1 of testing in Qatar. Follow all the news on MotoGP.com and the official mobile app. We'll be back tomorrow for day 2.
La pista, la carta. ¿Cuánto es la pista? 45.
Hello and welcome to the third and final day of pre-season testing. 2020 is truly upon us. The biggest news of the day is the speculation that Repsol Honda are in trouble and under pressure. Indeed, the paddock and of course Twitter were ablaze with rumours that Marc Marquez was trying Nakagami's 2019 machine to see if and how and where they might be going wrong. We went to speak to LTR Honda's team manager Lucio Cecchinello to see if we could confirm.
We are part of Honda family. and we are a big team. So there was something that HRC wanted to confirm.
And then we went to try and find out from Repsol Honda themselves what was up.
Here, looks like the bike was not working in the right place. Looks like they found some solution, so this is the most important thing for us.
And when we fix the situation, we will be happier than now, but still we are on time, and we know that we have to try till the last minute, and that's what we are doing.
3 days testing done and dusted in Qatar then, so let's recap the final results. Monster Energy Yamaha's Maverick Vinales is the fastest man of the 3-day test, showing the force of the 2020 M1. He's followed up by 2 more Yamaha riders, making it a Yamaha testing podium in Qatar. These boys, though, are in Petronas colours, and they're led by Franco Morbidelli in 2nd place. And no lack of high hopes for this man, Fabio Quartararo rounds out the top 3 testing in Qatar. It looks like Yamaha will be a force to reckon with come March 8th. Alex Rins finishes 3rd on day 3 and 4th overall, showing the step that Suzuki have made with their new chassis and engine.
Yeah, I'm so happy, you know, first day first, second day second, third day third.
And completing the top 5 is Pramac Racing's Jack Miller with that new ride height adjuster and flying through the speed traps at a jaw-shaking 355.2 kilometers per hour.
I'm feeling quietly confident coming to the first race. Like you say, the bike's it's going good.
Joan Mir finishes P6 on day 3 and overall, again confirming the Suzuki efforts for the 2020 season. Marc Marquez is the fastest Honda rider in P7 after a difficult test so far, suffering with his shoulder and it would seem a troublesome Honda RC213V. We have, however, seen the world champion bounce back from some pretty bad situations, and you just know he gives 110% when it comes to race day. Also coming back from shoulder surgery, Takaki Nakagami sits in P8 at the end of the test, 0.38 off the top spot. A shock entry to 9th place, KTM rookie Brad Binder put in a tremendous effort and a little help following Suzuki's Joan Mir, the South African by far the fastest rookie of the test. And rounding out the top 10 was Ducati team's Andrea Dovizioso, who seems to be improving day by day in Doha. That's all from the pre-season tests. The countdown on to the first race of the year. Stay tuned though to MotoGP.com, our mobile app and of course social media, as we'll bring all the news before the first Grand Prix of the year on March 8th.